Hi guys, welcome back to Alex TV. So right now we are back in Theme Park Tycoon 2, and here is another one of my mega parks where I surprisingly have $1 million. It is this madness of a park. So yeah, this is a park that I have built with no game passes at all. Like, this is no game passes at all. So we are gonna start with this launch ride, as we're gonna call it. And they have this special thing that happens on the coaster that would probably take a long time to happen on any other coaster. So that's why I never tinker around with this one. Yeah, so it goes through a thing and then into a boost to make it over this. And it goes down up here into a corkscrew, then down, and then perfect. Hey guys, look, it gets perfectly to the top, and then it goes backwards through the whole thing. Pick up speed from there. And then, yeah, so this is and then you think I might go backwards, but no, it just pulls you through the whole thing. And just see, the boosts on this coaster do not work backwards. Or any coaster they don't. Okay, just say I even don't need any coasters here, so yeah. How about we go for this green multi-launch? I think it's like a good coaster to go with next. So right now I am still sick, but tomorrow I'm going back to school, so I'm probably only going to do one video tomorrow. That's the thing. So let's hope that I can manage to make 2 tomorrow, guys. Let's hope. Okay. So I like to call this one the Joker. Because you feel like you're just going to go straight into it, but then you don't. You pause, and then you go straight into it. And remember, I did not use any game passes for this park. Only the park that he showcased yesterday is the only one that I've ever used for game passes. So yeah. And I have one more park with the game pass that I still want to show you guys. I mean, without a game pass. Sometimes I just forget stuff. Okay. And then yeah, that is the Joker. I did a lot of crazy rides, but then they made it so that the lines are like infinitely long. I don't know why. I just like doing stuff like that. And now here's another one that I literally copied in my last park. It's called Dragonfire. And this one is more accurate. Like the other one, I didn't really have that much space. So this one is way more accurate than the original Dragonfire. So yeah. This one will look way more to the original Dragonfire. So yeah. So then it goes on the drop. Okay, except for the straight part there, it's the exact same thing as the original. See, then it goes up. It barely goes into a bank churn. So then yeah, it does that. But then look on the other one, it doesn't slow you down there. The other one, it doesn't do that. Yeah. So then that is Dragonfire. Oh man, it's only there. Okay, that's gonna take forever, so let's just wait here. Usually this coaster has like an infinitely long line. I don't know why, but yeah. This is probably my favorite park. No, this is not my no. My first park is easily my favorite, but let's not argue about that. So. I have in the whole people that are in this server, I have the most money. It's also because this park has a money farm too, a big one, bigger than my money farm in the other park. Oh, speaking of that, in the other park I had an underground money farm and an above ground money farm. Oh, finally the cart's here! Yeah. Okay. I'm just saying, I only put one seat on most of them just to make the line longer on purpose. And I will probably not tinker around with this. And if you know what I mean by that, I mean, like, I will not gonna use write-offs or anything for this. I'm only doing that to my parks from later. So yeah, this is one of the ride desks, and this park has like no rides at all. So let's do these. Whee! Cobra roll. Wait, no, that's not a cobra roll. No, that's a cobra roll. This coaster is just too crazy. You can't understand it. Like, seriously, you will never understand what is happening in this coaster. I think I'm in a too long brake run here. Like, I just think I have a too long brake run. Then it goes into a boost that puts you into that thing. Then it makes you do a bunch of crazy stuff, and I don't know what it's doing. You know what? I can stop talking for most of the coasters here. I have no idea what's happening on them. Whee! And yeah, I don't know why I created such a long brake run here, but yeah. So we're just gonna have to stay here and hope that this works. Oh, and the wild coaster you see is gonna be our next coaster. And that's actually one that's based from a park. That's based from a park that I've already been to. I've already explained this in my very first video game video. It is called Kano's Wonderland. So yeah, that is the wild mouse right there. And then it goes down the drop, and then it goes here, then it goes back up, and then yeah, that is, I don't know its name. We will not be doing flat rides in this park because literally every flat ride that is possible, the place is in this park. So yeah. And there is a lot of wild mouses for some reason. Okay, let's do these. So yeah, this is what I mostly have to do when I go into a wild mouse. Just have to wait here and do nothing. Okay, so guys, I somehow forgot, wait, what is it called again? Oh yeah, my muff to muff out the extra sounds. So I'm gonna quickly go get that. Okay, guys? So you guys just stay here and just watch the coaster. You guys type in the comments if it goes twice. Okay, guys, I got my muff, and now I'm gonna get my drink. Okay. Okay guys, I'm back with my drink. So now we can keep on exploring my mega park. So yeah, we just did the wild mouse there. So yeah, now we are gonna go on this mine train. This is supposed to be from Disneyland, but yeah. The Disneyland kind of part didn't really work out, and neither did the mountain. So it goes into a dark chamber where you can't see anything. And then it goes up the chain. And then you're almost at the height of Mind Buster. Well, at least that's what I like to call it. And then it goes into a tiny drop, into another tiny drop, into a churn, into a big drop, into a churn, down, into a churn. And then here's the part where it's mostly inside the mountain. And it peeks out through there into the brakes. And then it goes out of the here slowly. And then yeah, that is Big Thunder Mountain. And I know my last video was long, but I can't really fix that. I was talking about extra stuff that I didn't need to, so then that made the video extra long. So yeah. Now we're gonna do this extreme spinning coaster, and it's not because of the name. I literally call it extreme because of how extreme this coaster is. Like, look. It boosts you to 1 trillion miles per hour. You can't even see what it's doing. Like, seriously, you don't even know what the cart's doing. And yeah, it's just crazy. And it eventually goes into brakes somewhere, but nobody knows where the brakes are. Oh yeah, I think we just hit brakes. Oh yeah, we did. Then yeah, it goes to brakes. Then it boosts you a bit. Then it turns. Then it goes down. It should go down right here. Yeah, it does. Then into the final brakes. Okay. Now it is time to do the coaster you've all been waiting for. Mind Buster. Well, okay, it's not the coaster that you've all been waiting for, but still, it's a pretty good coaster. Wait, no. Wait, guys. Okay, I will do this in this mode because it's like impossible to see the coaster in the other mode. I didn't put neon lights here, so yeah. And then when you get to the top, it looks like it's a snowy place. So that's cool. And then you speed up, and then the big drop. And I literally chose a hybrid coaster because you can have boosts on it. So yeah. I only did this coaster because it had boosts. So then it does that, and then it does the same thing. Goes back down and does some airtime hills. And then it goes into a giant helix in darkness. And it goes out of the darkness, then it goes into a turn, and then into the brake run. Yeah, okay. So after this, we are going to do another coaster over here. This wooden coaster. I like to call it Ghoster Coaster, though. No, come back here. Ghoster Coaster, yes. Okay, now this is the Ghoster Coaster. Then it turns around into a brake run, so that it doesn't break the chain. And then it goes up the really short 20-meter chain. And then you go here, and then you go down the drop. This is technically out and back, but GCI. If you know a lot about coasters like me, then this is probably a GCI out and back. Or at least that's what it probably is, but I'm not sure. But I hate that sharp turn there. I really need to fix that up. But I mainly work in a different parks, so yeah, I don't really visit this park often. And then I do that just to give the riders more excitement. And it goes here down to the drop, through here, and into that brakes. Oh, do you know what else is really fun that I added? I even added block brakes, so that it just stays here. So now we're gonna go over here, where my baby world place is. Yeah, I like to call it a baby world because it does like a bunch of tiny coasters that are made for babies. So yeah. I was deciding of what to add here, so that I just did a non-looping boost coaster. But it's not completely a boost coaster. Reminder, we're doing no flat rides. And I have no idea why I removed the coaster here though. Oh wait. So guys, I'm just gonna put back the old coaster here so that we have a longer video. The old coaster was this. See, it just barely fit. And yeah, this was my old coaster. I wonder how I got that through. So I am just gonna go for a different sort of thing. No, so then you go bye-bye. I don't know why, but I love to say, you go bye-bye. Yeah, and then it does this. And since I have disabled collage, I can just do this. And I am only doing this because of the old coaster that used to be here. So this is just like a quick extra add-on to this thing here. There's a quick little extra add-on that was technically already here. And I just color this blue and your darker blue. And then your darker blue, and then your light blue. Yeah. Yeah, so then, yeah. You're gonna start with the coaster that I like to call Wave Surfer. And yeah, so the coaster's already back. This is probably the slowest coaster in the park, but I'm gonna do it like this because you can't see if it's normally like this, but yeah. Then it goes up the tiny little chain of only, I don't know how many feet. Don't know why that's, oh yeah, this is where the old Dragon Fire was. I did a giant mega park before this, but then they deleted that whole mega park and then replaced it with this. I don't know why I deleted the old one though. It was a great mega park. Okay, so then that is Wave Surfer. And then this one I used to call Water Mouse. So yeah, this is Water Mouse. I thought that I should delete this coaster because I already had a Wild Mouse, but then I just decided to change my mind. It's like, this is a different Wild Mouse, so yeah, it does make sense. Now, next we're going to be doing that steeple case and then the one over there. Yeah. So far, this is just a pretty calm Wild Mouse. I thought I removed the brakes. Oh yeah, this already comes with brakes. Ah! Okay, so yeah. It's almost through the course and almost done throwing you out of your seat. So that's a good thing. And it goes here, up a tiny little thing into brakes. Or brakes. What, you're kidding? It's not. Okay, I'm not doing this. I will not do this. Let's just skip on to the steeple case coaster. Yeah, you're gonna hear me coughing because I'm sick, but yeah. So this is my steeplechase coaster that I copied. That one there is the white coaster that you're seeing is the only coaster that actually isn't copied that I built myself without any inspiring from anything. So yeah, and then it goes in a steep drop and then up a steep hill. And it goes there, down a steep drop. Then it goes here to a turn, and then it goes into a turny turn. And I hate the brakes on these things, so I literally remove the brakes on this, and then it's just speedy. See, it's really speedy. Wait, why did I not remove the brakes there? Okay, yeah. So now this one I like to call Escape from Everest. Yeah, that's what I like to call this coaster, Escape from Everest. So yeah, it goes up a tiny chain, and remember this coaster has boost on it, and it's really cramped too. I had like no space. But now I have infinite space in the back too. So that's a good thing, I can build more. See, infinite space. And then yeah, it just does the common drop they see on every coaster. And then yeah, just a pretty calm, short, boring coaster, I say. Until you go over there. Yeah, until you go over here, because look. It goes into a downward helix and then into a giant monster. And then you go into the monster's mouth. And then you go into a really steep helix. And then you go into a boost to get you out of the monster's side neck. I don't know what I did there, but yeah. And it goes into here into the second chain on the coaster. That literally almost brings you to the top itself. And then I had to boost the coaster out of the chain here just to make it work. So yeah, I hate that part. And this actually looks like a really forceful coaster to me. And like just to make it across, I needed that tiny little boost to get it to go. Then it goes down to drop, up to hill, and then into that brakes. And then that is Escape from Everest, and that is actually my whole park. I know this park seems to be littler than others, but yeah, it's still one of my mega parks. And it's still a good mega park, really, that's what I say. So I'm gonna end this video off by probably going to the start of the entrance and getting a good thumbnail. So yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do now. So I'm just gonna walk, jump over these things, go here, and then. So guys, this is my hashtag mega park. No, okay, I'm gonna take that out. This is my mega park. Bye guys.